What's going on, guys? It's Shed. We're back here on some more Modern Warfare 3. I'm probably gonna regret this. I don't really have any other thing that I'm gonna do on MW3 whenever I'm playing it, so why not? So today will be the very beginning of me doing the Weapon Mastery Charm Challenge. And not just any Weapon Mastery Charm Challenge. I'm doing the Grand Mastery Weapon Charm Challenge. Now, I did this on Modern Warfare 2, and, well, nobody gave a f, but I'm gonna do this for myself. It's just something to do on this game. Anyway, if you go over here, if you go and select any weapon, you go over to camos, you can see the thing over here on the right that says View Weapon Mastery. When you're viewing this, you have to get 100 kills with gold, 200 kills with platinum, 300 kills with priceless, and 400 kills with interstellar. This is the grind after the mastery camo grind, because obviously you won't be able to complete it unless you have interstellar. Once you complete all 4 of those, you end up getting one of these charms right here. Now the thing is, each of these charms are numbered. This one says number 15 out of 37, 37 being the default weapons in the game. Now I think it's a possibility that you could do the other ones and it'll somehow count, but I'm just gonna do all of the default ones so I don't get anything mixed up. But after you go and get basically 1,000 kills for every single one of the MW3 weapons in multiplayer, you end up unlocking the Grand Mastery Weapon Charm. And just as an example, the one charm that you see here on the weapon, the green charm right here, it's kind of glowing in the dark for whatever reason. I did that on Modern Warfare 2. Now, I saw images going around of the MW3 Grand Weapon Mastery Charm, and it's basically the same thing as this one right here. I mean, I'm kind of almost dying, so you can barely see it, but it's basically just like this one, except 3 red stripes on it instead of 2 green ones. The nice thing is that we have a lot of shipment playlists, like, right out of the gate, so this should actually, like, not take very long at all. On top of that, it's even less weapons than there were on MW3, I think. And on top of that, I think 37, I'm pretty sure there were more than that for MW2. So just getting 1,000 kills with the original 37 weapons, it's really not going to be difficult. Again, none of it is really difficult. It's just time consuming, all of it. Real tedious. But something that's more tedious is having to do specific challenges, like, for anything that kind of makes you change your playstyle, definitely makes it way, way, way less enjoyable. Somehow needing to get, like, just 20 wall bangs is 10 times harder than telling me to get 500 regular kills. Or at least not harder, but just more stressful. I don't want to change my playstyle. I don't want to think about how the kills are happening. I just want to get killed. And that's what this challenge is for. I just get straight up kills and that's it. My remote turrets don't survive at all if I don't have trophy systems. Here's another thing. Now, we are aware that, you know, they ended up nerfing the riot shield shit that we got going on. Really big complaint ever since, like, Modern Warfare 2019. I mean, people even did it on Black Ops 2. I even made some videos back in the day about the free-for-all turtles. Yeah, so I have my riot shield over here. If we go to the gunsmith, this is just my riot shield. I run around with the bioluminescent on it since it's an MW2 weapon or whatever. And I run around with this on my back. Number 1, I'm gonna show it off. Since I'm still on shipment, pretty sure you end up losing like 15 or 20% movement speed or something like that. This was the suggested nerf. We were like, okay, if you're gonna make it so people can actually put the riot shield on their back and it'll actually block shit, then you gotta have some kind of penalty. Now, they gave us a penalty and it basically just crushes your movement speed. You're not gonna be able to move quickly at all with this. Here's the thing, I don't really give a shit about moving quickly on shipment. Now, while it's nice to be able to move around, you know, a ton on shipment, it's even nicer, especially with the way that the spawns are, you know, just typical shipment. Riot shield still provides more value than my movement would provide, specifically on shipment. And on top of that, if it's a lobby where I need to use my movement to really survive and stuff, it's a lobby that's not going to be efficient for my grinding anyway, so I'll just leave. Now, definitely a lot less people are using it, but I'm still gonna use it because it consistently has saved my life repeatedly ever since I put it on. On shipment specifically, I wouldn't use it on any other thing though. But in hardcore, when people are, you know, used to just putting a couple bullets into people and then they'll shoot and then you'll just hit the shield, or it'll do something weird to your hitbox and make them miss or whatever, it's valuable. It still is valuable. The nice thing is too, that Google Doc that I was using to track all of my progress with my camos and stuff also has the mastery charm track. Of course, FaZe went and tweeted out my my one quote where I said that I thought that this game's multiplayer experience could be top 5. Some people are saying cap, but I have a hard time believing any of you are actually even multiplayer, you know, players to begin with. So the same way people threw out my opinions on Warzone, I'm gonna have to throw theirs out as well. The sniping is good, the maps are good, spawn trapping actually works. I mean, call it a low standard, but we literally didn't have those things in the other games.
I mean, again.
Now, here's a question. If I go and put the riot shield on, right, and then I put on things like, I don't know, stalker and, like, other movement speed types, is it only, like, my overall sprint speed, or is it my strafe speed as well? If it's not just my strafe speed, I can still do, like, a strafe speed build with, like, stalker boots on and still get good mobility, in gunfights anyway.
Again, another turret? Damn.
Dude, you're lucky they fixed all those mistakes that they did with the kill streaks in the other game. The other game, I was allowed to use the landmine along with the mortar strikes and turret. But set the turret down on one side, shoot the mortars on the other, and then throw the mine in the middle. They have to rotate away from the mortars or they die. That means they would have to rotate into the turret. And if they tried to avoid them both by going through the middle, they run into mines. They better put on cold-blooded. In this game, they don't allow you to actually run around with the turret and the mortar. They're the same amount of kills, so you can't. I'll just play it basically like I just used my mortar there, and I'll just stand in that spot. There's only 3 ways they can go on the map. They either go or they just stay still and fall behind. All right, since they have kill streaks in the sky, we put this IFF strobe on. All right, I'm spawning into multiple people. All right, I've spawned into them again. A jug. All right, I'll leave. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes because I know for a fact they're gonna reconnect me to that bullshit. Even though my shit is annoying, at least I'm not running around with a fucking juggernaut. Dude, I've been playing Elden Ring again recently because of JT. I've been playing the convergence mod with him. Just getting it to work in the first place was super stressful for me, but it works. So I had to do a bunch of weird shit in order to actually get it working, but got it. All of my graphics are low, no ray tracing, because I always had that on before because it's a game that's capped at 60 FPS. Of course I'm gonna max out everything, but it was weird. It would like mess with the mod, so I turned that off, and then I had to delete some files because the whole thing with like doing these mods is just moving files and then like injecting them into different files and stuff whenever you launch them, and I don't know shit about how it works, but basically I had other mods in there from previously that I never cleared out, so I wasn't sure what did and didn't belong, I guess. But I went through everything. I watched other people's videos that were doing like clean slates, and I just removed anything and everything that looked like it didn't fit. The thing is, I kind of want to protect my turret. The turret doesn't actually count as like an enemy, it seems like, or maybe it counts as like half an enemy with like half of the threat. So it'll likely spawn people over here if we're not over here. I'm a shipment connoisseur. I know these things. I gotta protect the other turret too. Stop spawning on our turrets! Stop it! Stop spawning on it! Stop! Stop spawning on our turrets, please! We're gonna spawn on this one now. Stop! Stop spawning here! I'm gonna put down another one. Got that? I tried holding it for as long as I could. Set it down. Yeah, there we go. Turret. They destroy my turret already? It's like I set it down and it becomes their spawn point, I swear. Got another remote turret though. So the thing about setting the remote turret this far back is that it can't get a perfect angle on that. That's why I set it up a little bit further behind the cover, but set down remote turret, throw this here, turn back around because they're gonna spawn on the turret again. Fuck! Set it down, I walk away for literally 2 or 3 seconds to throw down the other mine and they get that spawn, dude. Crazy game. But that right there is actually why I love it, because I actually understand it. It's consistent. It's not just random, it's consistent. It makes sense. All right, I'm setting down this remote turret. Stop spawning on this. Now. Stop spawning. All right, so I'm 44 kills off of doing the MTZ. So after the MTZ, then what's after that? The only ones that I'm gonna dread doing, honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna dread any of them if I have hardcore shipment. The scary part is not having shipment, I think. Just for this kind of grind in particular. I need just total kills. I need numbers. That's it. Oh, I got it. I don't even need to stay in here anymore. All right, cool. So we go over here, gunsmith, customized camo, and then we got weapon mastery, all checked off. Complete all mastery challenges. I really hope that there's no like weird bugs with this. I saw that people were able to unlock it, so then it starts all over again on this one, weapon mastery. I already have 60 gold kills, apparently, somehow. The one thing that I'm really afraid of, though, is the zombies mastery one. This one is disgusting. You have to get 300, 600, 900, 1200. That's 3,000 kills per weapon. Not only that, you have to exfil multiple times in order to change your camo. Unless you do like some weird stuff where like somebody somehow has the other camo there, but I don't even know if I've ever gotten 3,000 zombie kills in a single game before, even if I didn't have to exfil. So this is brutal. And look how horrible the weapon charms. I never saw the zombies grand mastery charm, but I can't imagine it makes it worth it. Now that is the most impressive thing to do in the game. That zombies grand mastery charm challenge, that is the most impressive shit to do. Easily.